This is the dust study by JML. It's a vacuum attachment made up of 36 flexible suction tubes, and it gets into hard to reach cracks and crevices. You can vacuum around small objects without having to move them. Well, that's what JML say on TV. Let's see if it's any good. I purchased this from JML direct. It's for £19.99, and then there were £2.97 delivery, because it's new at the moment, so it's not out in supermarkets, but it will be out in supermarkets soon. It's been advertised on TV, so it's as seen on TV. Says the new easy way to dust, and then basically it just shows you on different products you could use it on: home, the car, office. This side explains a bit about the suction tubes, so you could pause the video and read that if you want to. The back, it just tells you could use it on lampshade drawers and stuff. And then this side, same, it's just got photos of where they're cleaning. Then at the bottom it just says made by JML. Right, let's get it open. Nothing else in the box. Let's look at this card before we look at that. Basically, the information leaflet, it just tells you to get started. It's really simple to connect. It's just one way, and it has a tube adjuster. So if you want to reach a wider coverage, you push it back, and if you want it more concentrated, you bring it forward. And it also has a suction control on it. So if your vacuum is not as powerful, you could have that closed, and if your vacuum is powerful, you have it open. And now I'm going to test this on my mains powered Shark and my wax Cordless. I've done full reviews on both of them. I will be leaving links in the bottom if you want to watch them. And then it just tells you about, it comes with an adapter to fit the vacuum, so if it's a large size, smaller size, just explains that. And then at the back, just tells you if you get dirt stuck on it, just shake it. That's that. Here's the main thing. So that is obviously the adapter. You can see there, that's a bit smaller and that's a bit big. The part that attached to the vacuum, so it's a standard size there. Dust study branding, nothing else inside. Now the main thing, as you can see, there's got loads of little straws. 36. How I knew that is because when there was advertising, they were saying it's 36. That's the adjustable controller. So you push it back if you're doing something like blinds or something, and then forward if you want to get into the crevices of your car and stuff. And then, so let's see now. So it's just one way to fit it. That's got a thing there. Simply just, it's a bit weird. It's supposed to click on. It doesn't say anything in the instructions about removing this orange rubber band, but I think I'm going to move it. Yep. So I removed the rubber band and it has fitted. That's what it looks like once it's fully assembled. Now what I'll do now is I'll get my vacuums and we'll do some testing. I'm going to test the dust study on my keyboard first. For this test, I'll be using my Cordless wax. So let's see if it fits on first. No, I'll have to use the attachment. JML do say it fits any vacuum, so right, let me turn this around. Let's put this on this side and let's try that. Right, I've got it on. Feel the suction. So what I'm going to do is slide this back. My keyboard hasn't been dusted for a while, so this should be a good test. It's not bad that, but I mean I didn't put anything in the obviously keyboard because it's got dust and stuff, but I mean it does fit in there, so that's right. But let's go try some more stuff. The JML dust addy should be really good for this because obviously the heater element inside collects dust and there's no way of cleaning it because you can't get a standard tool in these vents, and that's what they were showing in the advert, so you could get in there. So let's see. Yeah, we'll definitely get in there. I can still feel the suction and it did dust in there. Let's go try some more stuff. I'm going to try the dust addy in my car now, but before I go into the car I thought I'll connect it to the mains powered vacuum, which is the Shark. Right, okay, so this here at the bottom has a suction control as well, as I mentioned when I was reading the leaflet. So if your vacuum's not as powerful, you leave it closed. So for the Cordless one I had it closed, but for this one I'll leave it open. Well, I mean, I suppose I'll check in the car. That's got a suction control as well, so I suppose I'll check in the car now. Let's connect it on. Let's try without the adapter. Would it fit? No chance. Okay, so the adapter is essential. Now that's supposed to fit on. I tell you, it's a bit of a struggle, you know. I was just going to say, some of you might be watching and saying, oh well, why don't you just switch the sides around? But the smaller side has difficulty fitting onto the actual dust addy attachment as well. So that's on securely. Right, so let's go out to the car. I've bought the JML dust addy outside now in my car. This is the family car and I've got 2 toddlers, so this is the perfect example to test it on. So the cup holders first, I've got some sugar and I'll put some sugar in there and I'll vacuum them. Some in the coin tray. For this, what I'll do is I'm going to push the adjuster down because obviously it's got to be concentrated. Now the suction, for time being, when I do them I'll leave it on full, but I may have to reduce it when I do the coin tray. Now let's see. As you can see there, it started to pick coins up, so I will be reducing the suction on both of them because obviously it's a powerful vacuum. So I'll be reducing it on there first, and I will also be reducing it on my vacuum. So let's try the coin tray again. Cameraman, could you just point in at the coin tray please? Not too close, a bit back, yeah. Okay, so we're trying it now. Yeah, as I've reduced the suction, it's not picking any coins up, and it has in fact picked the sugar up from there. The other place JML say you can vacuum is, they were showing it on TV, is the car vents. Now what I've done is I've increased the suction back up on both of them, and let's give these a try. The main problem I have with cleaning this car is I can't get in there, any attachment doesn't fit in there. So today I've got the dust addy and I've adjusted, I've put the adjuster at the top so I could get more straws forward. Let's try this. So there you have it guys, the JML dust addy as seen on TV. So I've used it with 2 different vacuums. What are my thoughts? I think it's a good piece of kit. Yeah, it does, but if you have a powerful vacuum, remember to reduce the suction, as you've seen in the car when I was vacuuming with the suction turned up, it started picking the coins up, but when I reduced it, it did do a decent job. Yeah, it is a decent product. I can recommend this, and for the price, I mean, £20. Of course, yeah, it's worth it. I'll leave a link in the description box if you want one. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.